I think in the longer term, people will still want to travel and get out. In fact, last year when Europe opened in the first quarter, second quarter, we've seen a very strong recovery. Europe was boom time. And when we were looking at this year, we thought, oh, maybe, people will take a step. But as of now, people are still traveling and room rates are still increasing.
Are still willing to pay.
Yeah, people are willing to pay. I mean, I travel and I go like, okay, I'm going to just pay and travel because you don't know when it's going to be another lockdown. So that is like the mindset people are having. Okay. Just go and do it, YOLO.
Got it.
What about business travellers? What are bookings and what are volumes telling you about the return of business travel? Because during the pandemic, I'm sure a lot of company treasurers got a good sense of how much they saved when everything was done on video conferencing and Zoom. Face-to-face is important. What's happened to the business traveller?
Corporate business are back. I've been travelling since the borders opened. Of course, we have seen an increase in surge in the air ticket pricing, and that kind of affect some of the travelling pattern. But corporate business needs to go out there and meet the people. I mean, it's very clear that, people who travel, meet your customers, close the business. So travel for corporates are still relevant and still important. You've seen how conferences for last few years during COVID were through Zoom. And last year when borders opened, the conferences pick up. And that's where you network, you meet people, and business deals are done. If you look at the pipeline this year of conferences, it is going increase in strength. So I believe that corporate travels will come back. When the airline capacity brings back to normalcy, the price will come down and travel will continue. So it's important for corporate business to travel. We are seeing a longer length of stay when people travel. Like when I travel now, I will make sure I cover as much ground as possible, meet as many people as possible, as compared to the past where people would just do a one-day trip or two-day trip. So there's some change in terms of the way we travel, but it has not stopped us from traveling.